You are watching this video right now because you are in the midst of a quantum leap. I am Christine Michelle, and I am your energetic strategist and spiritual advisor. And I am here to help you create more impact, income, and influence, and help raise the vibration of the planet because, hello, we all should be billionaires, taking care of the planet, having a matriarchal society, and living our best life, right? Right. There are three signs that indicate that you are experiencing a quantum leap right now. And one of them is something that you want to run away from. And I'm going to say that one for last. So the first one, synchronicity surges. You are going to start seeing numbers and signs and getting random messages and just perfect timing. Like there's so many things that are just falling into place that feel really good, right? This is when you're quantum, you're like, yeah, I'm quantum leaping, things are happening. Oh, yeah. You start feeling really good. Number two, you start to get this clarity. Even when things don't look like they're working, you start to get this clarity. Like, wow, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly like what's going on here. I'm going to keep moving. And you are being called to make bold moves that make no sense. And all of the things, you just feel right about the direction that you're going. You are having a quantum leap experience right now. Okay. This one is the one that everyone wants to run away from. When you are in the midst of like, you are quantum leaping, often you will feel like everything is breaking down. You'll be in the quantum crumble. It feels like chaos before the breakthrough. Everything feels like it's falling apart. Old structures are falling away. Relationships are shifting. Clients may stop working with you. People that used to sign up for all your things are like now not signing up for you. Maybe you found a Reddit thread, all of the things. This is all a reminder to let you know that you are the quantum leap. And when you are the divine diva, right? God frequency, when you know that source is experiencing humanity through you, you are the human light that is source walking on this earth. When you know that, then you can decide how you respond to some of these experiences. The more you call them out, like the synchronicity surges and the clarity, and you just acknowledge them and acknowledge them and acknowledge them, guess what? You start to get more and more and more. They increase. Appreciation is the energy of receiving. You start to receive more of what you're appreciating. Even in the midst of the quantum crumble, you have a choice of how you are going to respond. And so I want you to decide that you rise no matter what. Put it in the comments. I rise no matter what, to claim that. Let's describe and talk about how you are going to navigate through the quantum crumble without sabotaging yourself. First, when you understand I'm the quantum leap, whatever I decide is law, I've claimed it, it's already done. Reality is just responding in my favor, and reality is just recognizing and matching to what I decided. Then you can also look at the 3D in a way where things are not falling apart, they're actually falling together. I'm going to say that again. Things aren't falling apart, they're actually falling together. The quantum crumble, the chaos before the breakthrough, all of those things is where most people quit. They think, oh no, I've done something wrong. I just had a conversation with my client about this today. She was like, what am I missing? It feels like less people are coming into my program. I said, because you are being somebody different and you know what you desire. I was like, you've got to hold strong, hold steady, and not be so attached to what you desire. Just know that that's just the way it happens. And so she kept saying, what am I missing? Is there something wrong? And this, to me, I always think and associate the what am I missing? Have I done something wrong to what we learned in school. In school, you get 10 things wrong out of 100, right? You get a lower grade, like, oh, she gets a B. You're over 50% right. So let's say you got 51 of them right. You still fail. It's just, it puts in your brain that you can never be good enough unless you got everything right. And so what do? You start searching for perfection, and perfection is not the quantum leap energy. Imperfection, open to the unknown and the unexpected, working through it, taking steps, not needing to be perfect. That's the quantum leap energy. And most of my clients, because they're high performing, they're amazing at what they do, they get into perfectionist mode. And perfectionist mode keeps you down. It keeps the things that you desire, the things that you know are yours, you decided is yours, it keeps it out of your reality, right? It slows the 3D down from aligning with your decision. So we've got to like get out of perfectionism mode. No perfectionism. Okay. What if when people quit and things feel like it's not working and you have less people in your programs, it doesn't mean something's wrong. It means everything's working. What if that was proof that everything was working? What if your old reality is dissolving to make space for the new one. And anytime you try to navigate it and try to get rid of it and try to fix it, you are sabotaging. What if that's the case? If you want to get your logical mind on a board because it's freaking out and it wants proof and it wants to know how, one of the things that I love to say, and I definitely tell my clients, is okay, I know this looks like chaos. It is what it is. But I also know that everything is falling together. All of this is working out for me. The 3D is catching up with what I've decided. This is all part of the process. And then every synchronicity and everything you see, you like, that's evidence, that's working in my face. See, brain, this is proof, that's proof, that's proof. And you keep acknowledging the proof so your brain gets on board. So your brain rides with you. And so when something falls into place, I want you to say, I knew it. I knew it. Of course. Of course. Like, I want you to be like, even if it doesn't make logical sense, I want you to be like, of course. Yes. I always say hashtag, of course. It's my norm. And so run with all of the synchronicities and allow your inner God voice to guide you even when it doesn't make sense. So for my client who's right now in the middle of a launch and she's used to having a lot more people at this moment signing up for things. And I told her, first, I want her to celebrate every single person that signed up so far. 2, I want her to celebrate all of the people who are on the, like, who are signing up today, right? All of the people that are signing up already, because her desire is for 100 people. And what she has to do is not to look at reality and make it feel like she's doing something wrong or something's falling apart. She's got to celebrate and really hold the frequency of it's already done. I've already decided. She also gets to not worry, because the feeling of worry was coming in. What am I doing wrong? How did I mess up? And I was like, there's nothing you've done wrong. Everything that's unfolding is exactly right. And you get to use everything to your benefit. So we get to change the story. And so what she did, I told her to look at the synchronicities, start to celebrate everything that's working, start to look at all the ways that it's already working for you, start to do those type of things, because that is what is going to help her get like the 100 people to materialize and to unfold and to come into her program. She's got all the emails. She's got everything working. She's got all the things going on. She's got to continue to be in that energy of it's already working for me. So this is what we do in Voodoo Villa. In Voodoo Villa, you realize that you are never quitting before the breakthrough, right? It's already happening. Everything that you decide is already done. And so what you learn in Voodoo Villa, which starts on 11/11, is how to walk with the situations and circumstances that may seem opposite of what you are thinking they should look like. You learn how to not give power away and start to walk in your power. That's Voodoo Villa. I am so, so excited for you to join us there. And on that note, hugs, kisses, and all the feels. Remember what? To be heard now, because you already are. You're the divine diva, and so it is.